Hello everyone. Before we talk about our weekly numbers, I just wanted to give you some of the facts about Calgary's real estate market, and one of them is very surprising. The one that is very surprising is that Calgary's luxury real estate market is booming right now. And it is quite surprising because we're all expecting that, if the inventory is going up, then the prices will come down, obviously, even for the luxury market. But surprisingly, it has been quite busy. Now, Sotheby's just did a report a few days ago, and they came up with all these numbers that are quite fascinating. And the thing is that, as we know, that a lot of people are moving from Toronto and Vancouver area to Calgary, and obviously they're bringing all that money as well with them. So in the first 6 months of this year, we had about 89,000 people that moved here. And surprisingly, we had 337 properties that were sold just between the months of July and August. That was a 31% increase compared to last year. That were like 337 properties worth more than $1 million. And there was one property that was even sold more than $4 million. And even in September, when we were talking about the month of September, we had 156 properties that were worth more than $1 million, which was a 15% increase compared to last year, which is quite significant. Now, the second fact that I wanted to talk about is we know the inventory levels are going up, and we are expecting that prices will come down, but not so much. We're still actually running into bidding wars, but not at the level that we were even in the first or second quarter of this year. So the market is slowing down, we know that, but we still had, in the third quarter, we still had properties going into multiple offers. At the more than 10% properties went into multiple offers. But in the second quarter of this year, we had about 54% properties that were sold above asking price. So this change is very significant, but surprising part is that we're still running into these bidding wars on some of the properties. So now the third thing I wanted to talk about is that our sales in the third quarter of the year, starting from June, July, August, our sales were down, obviously. We had 6,585 units sold. That was down by 25% when you were compared to actually the second quarter, and 16% down from the same quarter last year, from the same period last year. We know the market is slowing down, but now, as we know that the interest rate came down quite significantly, and banks also have reduced their mortgage interest rates, and we are expecting another announcement coming up on December 11th. So we'll see, as we mentioned in our previous videos, we will see how that impacts the market. But at the moment, yes, there's a bit more choice for buyers. And you have, as a buyer, more negotiating power when it comes to properties that you can afford, as like somewhere between even $500,000-600,000 range. So now let's discuss the weekly numbers for the last week. We had 609 new listings that came into the market, 101 properties that were back onto the market, 552 properties saw a price decrease, 12 properties saw a price increase, 453 properties were pending, 511 properties got sold. Obviously, we know the inventory is going up, and 62 properties were expired, 2 properties were withdrawn, and 181 properties were terminated. So those are significant numbers. They're telling you the story about the current real estate market. So if you have any questions about real estate, please give me a call. If you're thinking to buy or sell, my phone number is 403-689-2345. Thank you.